Welcome everyone, Questine here on Serious Gaming with my Let's Play of XCOM Chimera Squad on Impossible Ironman, both of which are available in this game. So Impossible, a brutal challenge for only the bravest of players, and Ironman, which I was tempted to play without until I realized this. Failed missions must be restarted. In Ironman game, your choices and their consequences are permanent. Are they? If you fail a mission and you can, let's say you lose an agent in a mission, right? And you don't want to deal with the consequences of that. Well, just deliberately lose the mission and restart it. Kind of seems a bit pointless, right? Compared to regular Iron Man, but that's a different discussion. Anyway, so Iron Man. Hardcore, however, failing any mission results in total campaign loss. The campaign save is deleted upon failure and cannot be continued. This can be tempting, but I've had bad experiences with these kind of game modes in other titles. I'll give a perfect example. Witcher 2 had something similar with its insanity difficulty levels. Difficulty level, that is. And I don't want to wake up with my saves being deleted because, I don't know, the game made the wrong detection. Maybe a patch got put in. Like in Witcher 2, for instance, they could, when a patch would come out, you could lose all your saves, so it wasn't fun when that happened. Anyway, so I'm gonna play without hardcore, but that's the true high-end difficulty as I see it. Extended City Anarchy, this makes it easier. Tutorial, but that's not available. Heal between encounters set. How much, if any, health will be healed for free between encounters? How about none? Let's go with that.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Okay, so you have to choose 4 starting agents. My recommendation, I've played a bit, my recommendation would be Axiom. Absolutely get this guy. The reason is, he's got rage. Higher rage raises the chances of applying disabling effects to melee attacks, but also increases the risk of going berserk. This guy, though, is very powerful. He wields a shotgun, he can do a lot of damage, he can charge enemies in melee. He's basically a mutant with human DNA. Okay, that's all very well and good. Other options, Blue Blood, he's got Deadeye, he's Desperado, Stunner, Pistol, Fire, and Deadeye cost an action. Do not shoot automatically. Do not automatically end the turn if agent has actions remaining. So he's really good. Pistols, he can do quite a bit of damage. You have Terminal, which is basically Gremlin, so you get a healer over here. And then you have to decide who you want to help you out. Agent Fire is the primary weapon in short cone range, damaging multiple targets. Cost 2 ammo. Okay. Godmother, Axiom, Terminal, and Blue Blood. I was tempted with Verge, actually, but he seems like someone, based on his abilities, he seems more like someone who is more suited for the mid and late game. Maybe Torque, I don't know. But she doesn't necessarily have very high HP either. So anyway, let's get going.
Chimera Squad, heads up. Director's on the line from XCOM HQ.
Chimera Squad, I know you're still settling in, but this cannot wait. A short time ago, insurgents crashed the opening of City 31's Memorial Museum. They took Mayor Nightingale hostage. 3-1 PD attempted a rescue, but the insurgents triggered a plasma bomb. Everyone inside was lost. Yes, 3-1 PD should have requested our help. But dwelling on that is counterproductive. We need to focus on what we do next. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
So, we get to choose who we deal with first. The Progeny, a loose network of human psionics. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed a kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover, or Sacred Coil, an underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. So you get to choose who you want to fight first. I would recommend not fighting psionics first. That can be a problem. So Grey Phoenix or Sacred Coil. And when I say I recommend you don't want to fight psionics, it's not based on any experience. It's except the one I had from prior games. So personally, I think Grey Phoenix or Sacred Coil might be the best decision. But what do I know? I don't really have the kind of experience to really say that. I personally am going to go with Grey Phoenix.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city. Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
So, on one hand, I can say that I'm glad that they're making a more story-focused XCOM game. On the other side, I can say that I don't particularly like what kind of story they're telling.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Yeah, not gonna use that for now. We have investigation, supply.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. And as long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Alright. We start 130. I got a medkit. Very useful to have that. Let's see.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
I'll do them, eventually. Training?
When you aren't on mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long term.
Alright, all abilities are locked. Tint armor. Just very basic. I'll just go with that. Hold on. Yeah, that's very nice, actually. Okay, so he's got a pistol. He's got a breaching charge. Okay, gonna give him the Actually, no. The breaching charge is gonna go for the big boy. Okay. And she's gonna get a medkit. Alright. She's got an SMG. She's got a shotgun. So I've got two guys with shotgun. I don't know if that's the right decision to have. Anyway, city map.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out.
And exactly why are any of the aliens alive? That's the issue I personally have with this. It's like they tried to wipe out all of humanity. How are any of them alive? I mean, some of the Advent soldiers, sure, in XCOM 2, but it's like, oh yeah, the aliens are totally redeemable. Some of them, I can imagine. Vipers, mutants, all that kind of stuff? Not really. Anyway, let's send the APC 30 credits, difficulty
Say a
moderate.
hostile force has access to a dangerous device, but destroying it would cause harm to you or others. In that case, finesse is the better option. Approach the device and disable it, just as you were trained.
We'll see about that. Let's go. So we're a SWAT team. That's basically what we are.
A short while ago, Grey Phoenix engaged unknown assailants at this location. After the shooting stopped, Grey Phoenix locked down the whole block.
Any civilians?
No, they all made it clear. Grey Phoenix told them leave and keep running. Now, does that seem strange to you?
Very. We're missing something here. Let's see if we can fill in the blanks.
Alright, let's breach. Well, we're going for the front door. Let's go.
Follow me.
I just had to choose the mutants, didn't I? If I didn't know these guys were gonna be mutants, I might have chosen differently. Goodbye. Okay, 4 of them left. Viper, Muton, Viper. Okay. So that's the one that's gonna do it next. Alright.
Heads up! Yeah, so we're dealing with the adders. Oh yeah, he's gonna try and be nasty there. Bad idea, by the way.
Need a little help?
Nothing can strike us down.
Okay. They're actually less dangerous than I assumed they would be, to be perfectly honest. Right, door
I'm
over
getting
there.
a strong source of Illyrium in your vicinity. I can't pinpoint a location.
There's a ramen bar out back. Maybe Illyrium is their secret ingredient.
Alright, breach, breach, breach. Okay, all non-aggressive enemies guarding the entrance are surprised. Last unit through this entrance. Okay.
Watch and learn. Make a hole.
Not a problem. Ooh, he's got shot. That's bad. Ooh, thank for that miss. That could have been very, very nasty. Okay, move it, blue blood. So this was not necessarily the best idea I could. All right. Let's just shoot him. The shotgun wielding lady should be able to finish him off. So he took the damage even though the animation was not yet finished. Alright. These guys are not running. Oh. Those plasma weapons are something else. I have so many of them. Okay. Gonna have to use safeguard a bit more. Axiom is gonna become my new best friend though, I think. That's my perception. Alright, move him there. No problem.
Let the high-tech spray do its work.
Low on ammo. Weapon full.
Back in action.
Alright, more enemies taken out. Second out of 3 encounters. Third now.
Whoa, I'm reading a massive Illyrium core in the next room. It's losing stability fast. Secure and contain that core before it takes out the whole block.
Check your file. None of us should go home in bags.
I guess we'll find out. I admit I'm a bit surprised as to how all of this is playing out, to be perfectly honest. Okay, explosive entrance. Sure. So I guess you only get 1 charge per mission.
Behind me.
Important to know, I guess, if you're gonna use your items. Okay. He's aggressive. He's alert. Alert. Okay. So that means he's probably gonna shoot if I don't take him out here. Just like that. Focus, yeah, I think I'll focus the... Yep. Okay.
See that target? Turn it off.
Easy for you to say, mate. Anyway.
Boom! Moving over there.
Changing position.
Got your back.
Okay. Missed. Alright. Big dude is next. Take it out. Not good enough, unfortunately. Well, that's why we have him. Although, he may not actually be enough. Let's try and take out that tether then. Okay,
Okay.
Too much at stake.
Moving.
Get a move on. Holy crap, his muscles have muscles.
Okay. Heal him up. His muscles have muscles. What a nice quote. I think I'll use it sometime.
Almost dry.
You're not yet. Hulk smash. Not enough.
I'm nearly dry.
Not yet, though. Take out. Creature disposed of. An excellent start. These guys are easier than at least the religious nutjobs. Don't know about the psionics though. Aliens in your agency, Jane, what are you thinking? What is our greatest existential threat? The Elders returning. If they do, who will we need to fight them off? Everyone, I get it. I've seen the projections, but do you really think the commander will go for this? I think the commander has always seen the bigger picture. So we're gonna command aliens in the next proper XCOM game. Like XCOM 3, that's what I mean. Okay.
Grey Phoenix is after large quantities of Illyrium. Why do they need that much power? Illyrium access would allow them to refine an explosive powerful enough to kill Mayor Nightingale. Grey Phoenix has the means. Find out if they had the motive.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something. Verge, welcome to our temporary home. What are your thoughts on exposed steel girders?
Remarkably positive. They reduce risk of psionic attack.
Really?
Ha! No. The steel does nothing. We are completely exposed to psionic incursion.
Thanks for the next few weeks of fear-powered insomnia.
All right. So, let's see Spec Ops.
We know Grey Phoenix can quickly move personnel throughout City 31. Once you learn how, we'll know how to wall them off.
And we are just getting started, aren't we? Oh yeah. Field teams.
So I need to do all of these in the same day. If I don't, I'll pay the price.
Chimera Squad, I'm Commissioner Maloof of 3-1 PD. To be blunt, I don't give a chrysalid's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 3-1 PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Commissioner Maloof. Not even going to say hello?
Blue blood is it now? Couldn't hack into 3-1 PD, so you had to fail upward?
You know how it is, Halia. I always pick the easy path.
The department is happy to see one of its own back in town.
Good to be back. We'll do right by you, Commissioner.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Blue blood so far seems to be the most talkative of the guys. And I'm not just mentioning here because, oh yeah, he talked here. No, I'm saying in general, he's actually said quite a few things. I attempted the first playthrough. Didn't pan out. Let's just say purifiers are not the fun thing to deal with. Prison break. A routine prisoner transferred. Okay. This is difficult. You have to do that. So, well, all of them are difficult. This is impossible Iron Man. What do you expect? A walk through the park. A piece of cake, maybe. Android personnel. I really don't have anything to use there. So, how much would... Yeah, I am not spending that much money. Right? Well, auto keycard, all that kind of stuff, weapons. So yeah, Costin, signing out. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. We're just beginning. That was just a taste of the combat in XCOM Chimera Squad. Has an interesting premise, though the politics involved by Firaxis are not those that I care much for. It's like, oh, we're all holding hands and everything's fine. No, it's not. Because these guys tried to commit genocide, and it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna sweep that under the rug. Because they themselves were being controlled by the Ethereals. Whatever, we'll see what they do with it. It might be the start to something better, but I'm very skeptical when it comes to Firaxis on this level. Because they don't have a good track record with this kind of stuff.